Now, this is a Nick Cage we haven't seen in a long time. The Color Out of Space. One of the many, many works of awesome writer and product of his time, unfortunately, Howard Phillips Lovecraft. Basically, it's the story of a family who, due to a meteor strike, succumbed to radiation poisoning and possibly alien influence. But this retelling, with a few minor tweaks here and there for action, and because it's set in the modern age and not the Victorian age like the original, really manages to follow the story pretty accurately. Um, Basically, it's a simple farm family who got out of the city because the city is crazy. Can't say as I blame them. Blame them. Only an alien meteor strikes, and suddenly all mayhem breaks loose. Nick Cage especially has brought his special flavor of crazy back from his distant past. I mean, yeah, Nick Cage has gotten up in years, but he can still bring the crazy when he needs to. Because this guy is very entertainingly disturbing. The rest of the family, including the lady from, or the female protagonist from the live action adaptation of 101 Dalmatians, Jolie Richardson, plays his wife with a quiet pathos. She's a businesswoman surviving cancer, and she um, she has a quiet pain that manifests pretty viscerally well. And let's just say her performance is very, very compelling. The kids of the family, a daughter who is into witchcraft or Wicca, a son who's into space and a bit of a stoner, and an innocent little boy, um, are all fairly effective. And normally, young actors and child actors sort of miss their mark, but these kids did really well. I hope to see all of them continuing their careers and getting paid what they deserve. A lot. Um, the rest of the cast, including the original character from the book, played by Elliot Knight, who does a pretty fine job of basically being a bystander to all this madness. Uh, I'm just going to say it. He's a black dude who survives a horror flick, and that's pretty rare. Honestly, everyone did a great job. The family, Elliot Knight's character, even classic stoner Tommy Chong is entertaining. And most of what he does is a bit of exposition, but it's done so perfectly. The exposition is just very well done. Normally, exposition is lousy, but this one did okay. Or this story handled it okay. The effects, ranging from a practically done with slight tweaks of CG meteorite and alien changes to the environment, complete with actual animals, well, insects, is done with a combination of CG, uh, live action sets, and practical work straight out of Cronenberg. Honestly, you really felt like this uh, little northeastern territory farm community was being transformed into an alien environment, culminating in a sequence that I don't want to spoil. You just have to see it for yourself. Um, Overall, The Color Out of Space is a bit of a slow burn because it doesn't all happen at once, but you really feel like you're present when this family slowly descends into the chaos that has befallen them. You really start to feel for them. You want them to survive, but if you're a fan of Lovecraft, you know they don't. And I'm not spoiling that. Um, and the main character, Elliot Knight's character, you just want him to save the family and survive and succeed. But I think after his ordeal, a part of him did in fact succumb. Um, that's about it. Yeah, the people who made this really must have been fans of Lovecraft's work because they captured it in a modern setting pretty well. I would love to see what they could do with Dunwich Horror and Shadow over Innsmouth and maybe even Reanimator or some of his other work. Only time will tell. This is Mr. J signing out and reminding you if an alien meteorite lands anywhere near your home, leave. Just leave. Get as far away from eldritch horrors as possible. When will these people learn? Distance. So long.